Hey guys, Cass here. This is um another cooking video, obviously, so it's time for another episode of Cooking with Cass. And this video is going to be about making a very fall-ish video. It's pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. So yeah, and they're really simple, really easy to make. You do need quite a few ingredients, but I mean, it's really easy to make. The things you're going to need, and I will list them below as well, is obviously you're going to need pumpkin. I used canned pumpkin. If you have fresh pumpkin, that works too. So yeah, pumpkin, ground nutmeg, ground cloves, ground cinnamon. I don't know why you guys can see that. Ground cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sugar, which I have in my measuring cup already, measuring cups, flour, vegetable oil, I'm using corn, and of course chocolate chips. You're also going to need either a muffin tin, or if you want to do this in a bread tin, I'm sure you can do that as well. Muffin tin, and you're going to want either baking or cupcake liners, or you're going to want baking spray, which I don't know where my baking spray is. That's okay because I'm using the cupcake liners. So yeah, those are the things you're going to want. You're also going to need either a big mixer like this, you're going to need a mixing bowl, which you're actually going to want two of. One for the wet ingredients and one for the dry ingredients. So yeah, here's my giant bowl that I'm using for my dry ingredients. And like I said, this recipe is really simple. And I will post the measurements below and all the stuff that you need in case you didn't hear it. Yeah, and I can't really show you a view of what's inside because I am using my computer and it's a bit difficult. But I'll probably be able to hold it up afterwards. So first thing you want to do is you want to mix together you're also going to need eggs. You're going to need 2 eggs and water. I'll put that in there. 2 eggs. And you also are going to need, sorry, I'm kind of reading off my computer. The 3/4 cup of regular white sugar, which I have right here. I'll just add that into the eggs. And then add your 1/4 cup of oil, which I have right here. That's an 8 cups. And just take your 1/4 cup of oil, measure that out, and pour it in. You're going to want to mix that lowest setting, just mix it all together until it's well mixed. And then, and you're going to want to add your pumpkin, which I have to open the can real quick. So let me grab my can opener. And you see it just got the pumpkin there. And you need 3/4 of a cup of that, so I'm going to be putting in 6/8. 1, 2, 5, 6. And this is what the regular can looks like. It's about, it's supposed to have 1 3/4 cup servings. So yeah, you should have a little more than half the can left. I'm actually going to be using that for another recipe that I hope I'll upload tonight as well. And then you're going to also want to put a 1/4 cup of water in. And just pour that in, and then mix it all together. While that's mixing, you want to grab your big bowl, and you're going to add your dry ingredients, which, just make sure they're all mixed. Okay. Now, dry ingredients. You're going to want to add your, let's see, where did we go? 1 1/2 cups of flour. So I'm going to just do 3 1/2 cups. Take my 1/2 cup. I don't know how you guys can see this. Let me check my camera again. Okay. Hopefully this works. I can't see the recipe very well from here. And I'm actually going to sift it. I just need my sifter. Where did my sifter go? Give me just a second, guys. Okay, now that I've got my sifter in place, we're going to take, oh wow, I really cannot see this very well. 1.5 cups of flour, and I need a knife. And just pour that into the sifter. You don't have to sift your flour. I just like doing it. It never hurts. And this is 3 1/2 cups, so yeah, 1 1/2 cups of flour. Hopefully this video doesn't get too long. We're now going to take our baking powder and we're putting in 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Doesn't want to come out. 1, oops, and then we're going to switch to the 1/4, which is right next to it. So very simple to find. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Shh, ignore me. I ramble when I cook. Here's going to come out. There we go. And that. And then you're going to want to take your baking powder and you need, or your baking soda, and you need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So we'll go back to that 1/2 teaspoon. And grab your baking soda. You just want 1/2 teaspoon of that. And you do not want to leave out these ingredients because these ingredients are the leveling agents. They help your muffins to rise, or your bread, depending on how you make it. Then you need a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, which is this one right here. So a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Like I said, I will put all the ingredients in the description box below. Cloves. And then 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. So let's go with the nutmeg first. Quarter teaspoon of this. Oops, I keep hitting my nails. That. You can also use pumpkin pie spice if you'd like to. Just substitute it. That does have a little bit of extra spice in it though. Like this doesn't have ginger in it. Pumpkin pie spice does. Then you want a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Give or take. You also want salt. So I'm just going to put a little bit in, not a whole bunch. Probably about that much. And then you're going to mix that all together. That's all your dry ingredients. And you want to mix those all together. Okay, now that you have your rubber spatula, you just want to stir everything up, stir all the dry ingredients up, make sure they're well mixed, and they should look a little, Now you want to pour them into your wet ingredients. Try to probably do about half of what you have or a quarter, depending on how much you really want to. I do a little bit less, that way it doesn't all go flying everywhere at once. And slowly but surely add all your ingredients in, make sure it's mixed well. Then right now I'm just going to scrape the sides down so you get everything. Then just kind of continue mixing. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your bowl out. Gonna get the darn thing off, which didn't want to come off for me. It was being a pain in the butt. So yeah, you're going to want to try to get all the batter you can off of your little mixer or your mixing implement. And so yeah, just kind of scrape it, try to get all of the batter off. More batter in the bowl than on the mixer. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your chocolate chips, whatever kind you want. I use milk chocolate, and put as much as you want in. I put about half the bag, which is probably about a cup or so of chocolate chips. Just mix it all together, and yeah. Okay, and it looks like that. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over to your pumpkin, or not your pumpkin, your baking dish. And the baking dish is over here. How well you guys can see it. Move this up the way. Maybe we can move you guys a little bit closer. Not too much closer because I don't want to get pumpkin on my computer, but. Okay. We got our pumpkin, we got all that. Then we're going to take our little baked lining cups, and you're going to either spray it with your spray and flour it. You want to put the baking spray on, then flour it, just so it does not stick. Or you're going to want to put your little muffin cups in. I'll actually take my third cup, and I will grab some in here. I'll just pour some into the. You want it about 2/3 full. Gives it a little room to rise. Then you're going to want to just pop that in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I will be back with you guys when those are done. Now that our pumpkin muffins are finished, I just popped them out of the little container. And these are really good. I just enjoy pumpkin so much around fall. If you watch the other video I'm going to upload tonight, or I uploaded tonight, I made a pumpkin hot chocolate that is to die for. It is seriously really good. I mean, my grandmother doesn't like the caramel hot chocolate I make. She says it's too sweet, but she tasted this one and she said it was really, really good. So, that's how good it really is. It's not super sweet. It's got that pumpkin flavor to it. So you should watch that video too. It smells really great as well. And these muffins are really good. I baked them for about 20 minutes. 18 to 20 minutes, somewhere around there. The recipe says 20 to 25, but my oven does it a bit fast. So I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, if you have any requests, leave them below or leave them in my ask box if you're watching this on Tumblr, and I will get to them. Bye!